What's up, you guys? Dropping in really quick because I got a really simple dream drop for you today. This is one I had a couple nights ago. It was definitely for me, but some of these dreams that I have are for a collective of people as well, and I know this is one of them, and so I want to share it with you. In this dream, I was with a group of guys, and we were out hiking, and we were working the side of this mountain, and a big group of the guys decided to stay up top, higher on the mountain. It was really steep, but they decided to work around this canyon, and I knew that I needed to drop down a little bit lower below them and take my own route. Where we were going was down and working away around this big canyon down into this valley, and there was all this water down in the bottom of this valley. And we knew we needed to get there because that's what we were looking for. We knew it was going to be there. But I needed to take my own path, and so I started going along this rock cliff edge. And as I'm working on this cliff edge, there's these little slabs of rock that are sticking out that I kind of have to jump from one to the other along this cliff to make it. And along the left side of me is just this sheer face rock. So I don't have a lot of maneuver room. I'm tight against the wall here in this cliff edge here. And I'm working, and I get there, and I'm looking ahead of my path, and I'm really viewing my path, which way I need to go to get to my destination down below. And it's just super sketchy. Everything about it doesn't look safe. Everything about it looks terrifying. It's a long ways down. I start realizing how high up I am. I'm afraid of heights, and I don't like my position. And I'm really feeling exposed. I'm really feeling susceptible. I'm really feeling scared. And so at that point, I have a backpack on, and I turn because I'm like, I'm going back. I'm like, I'm not going to go this way. This is just too scary. And so I turn around, and as I shift to turn around, I can feel that weight in my backpack really shift and throw me off balance. And I grab onto the rock wall, that sheer face, and I just grab on, and I just close my eyes, and I just put my face up to that rock wall because I'm terrified. I don't want to look down anymore. And that's when I really realized that like the strap on my backpack, like the hip belt, isn't locked in. I'm just there, and I'm just grabbing on. And I realize I can't even turn back. I can't turn back to go back, but I'm stuck right here against the wall. And as I woke and I'm writing this down, and I'm really thinking about it, and I'm really seeing what this means. And it really goes to show me a lot of times we think we can go on in life, and we can always, I can go back to things, but there's times where you're at, you can't even go back. You know, we think we have this choice of moving forward, going back, but a lot of times there's no returning. There's literally where we can be stuck where we're at, and we can just close our eyes in fear and just stay stuck where we're at, or we can tighten up that waist belt of that backpack of all the things that we're carrying on our back. We can strap up, we can tighten it up, lock down, and we can get back, and we can look forward onto that path we need to go, because we can see our destination. Oftentimes we know where we need to be. I knew where I needed to go to find what I was looking for. I even could see the path. I knew the path I needed to go on and choose it, but it just scary. We know how scary and how sketchy it can be. And so I know for some of you, you're on that same path where you really can't go back, but you're just stuck. And that fear is what makes us get stuck, because it's sketchy and it's hard and it's difficult. But we really need to just strap up, and we really need to look back on that path and look down to the destination. Take that risk, take those steps, because those steps are already planned out. It's just taking them one after another, taking your time, not always looking down, but we can't look up either, because if we're looking up, we can't see our path. And that's where we really need to understand our positioning of where we are positioned at. Like it says in Ephesians, that we are seated. We are already in heavenly places. We don't always have to look up to see God. We just need to keep our eyes straight forward, right? We need to look into the eyes of Jesus straight forward at his face. Not always looking down at our feet, not looking up to see if hopefully maybe God will see me. Look straight into his eyes and just lead down that path that you know where you're at. But you have to understand your positioning in order to do that. You guys, I hope this encourages you today. I love you. We'll see you later.